to merge up and protect it together. Get confused with all these buttons here now. Also, there's no need for me to be collecting over in Amazonas. It's a bit of a waste right now. So what can we do with our one individual? I know he didn't do much by collecting there, but I see precious little reason not to. Let's just collect there instead of the Amazonas. After all, the Amazonas give us a staggering nothing. Good to see Adal just converting that land straight away. Not converting, rather coring. I think he's going to have a bit of trouble converting the Coptic land, but that's okay, I'm sure he'll survive. He's got plenty of mill, he can stomp down harsh treatment if need be. $9 gold going from Indus to Hormuz. Still, I don't really have the fleet or the power to be pushing that trade my way. We're still paying harbour fees to someone, who could it be? Ah, you, I no longer need it. Nor do I have the... Right, let's pull that support then. Our PP took a nosedive. We've only barely got enough to support our two leaders. I wouldn't be surprised if that goes away shortly. Yeah, it's going to go away real shortly. But we'll get it back for sending an insult to somebody. I don't know who that somebody will be. Probably Hijaz. Ah, that's right. Okay, so we can only have two Watsits. Two rivals. Ah, we'll still survive. Also, somebody else subscribed during this whole thing. Thank you and welcome to the family. Remove Warsangali from the map. Or remove... eh? Ah, it wants me to convert this province. I think that's going to be tricky. I don't know its base tax. Probably 2. It will probably be quite easy to convert, actually. But by that extent, why don't I just get... achieve religious unity? That'll be just as good. Great. Give me the Diplo. We're gonna need it. Getting excited. One more year and it'll be done, and we have plenty of points stacked up for all this westernization. I might even focus on Diplo. No! We can make Vajianagar a rival? Is that because we own this? Do I want them as a rival right now, though? That is a question. Am I going to be fighting them anytime soon? Well, seems they have a good amount of power here, so I could probably make Boondollar from privateering them. Well, at least in regards to power projection. Yeah, you know what, I think they are going to be a long-term rival, so Vijayanagara will do. Now, just what do you do in Gulf of Aden? Do make me some healthy profit, but wouldn't you perhaps do me a bit better by privateering Ceylon? That way I'll get PP as well. Ethiopia is no longer a valid target. Okay, well that means our embargoment of them is not going to be very good. However, I can instead embargo you for a bit of PP. Where did those privateers go? Didn't I just tell you to privateer Ceylon? Nope, you don't want to. You probably don't have the range, the supply range, and you won't get it until this is finished. Oh well. Keep doing what you do. Which is probably protecting Aden. Annex your vassal, DDR Jake. That would cost me Diplo, which I'm going to need for westernization. Also, he will probably be quite useful for stomping down the rebels that I'm about to have. I will annex him afterwards. Same goes for Mutapa. We'll get our relations up with Mutapa so that we're ready to do that. Once we come out of westernization, we're going to be really strong, but in the lead up to that, I foresee that we're going to be somewhat weak. Eat your hamburgers now. I can't believe I torched that colony hoping that the marriageable women would help me out in other places. Now he goes for this land. Oh well. My question is, can I colonize this land? The better question is, do I want to? And the answer to that is most assuredly no. Yes. I don't know who our excellent minister is, but I'll take it. Now I have Cassis on you. God, I would love to gobble up those provinces that you're taking because I want Brazil. But maybe I should focus on, you know, the places that I actually need. Okay, we have good king suboptimal. At least we get national unrest, that's going to be very good. Incorporated Dal, that's not going to happen. Just need this colony to be done, and then we can westernize, and then horrible things will probably happen. Jake, if you send them to Ceylon manually and tell them to privateer, it might work. Hey, that's my kind of lowbrow operation. Oh, we lost slaves and got grain. Nothing wrong with grain, but... Okay, so now we're in a place where we don't take attrition. Let's see if you can privateer Ceylon for me. No, you have no desire to do that. I'll have to core the Maldives first. Back to the drawing board. No. Gulf of Aden, please. That reinforcement rate's probably going to be useful when we have rebel factions up the Wahuli. My king, it seems that some tribe in Africa has declared war on us. DDR Jake is their leader, isn't he? Tukurui is only one base tax. Thank you, Maximilian. I can always trust you to look up the information that we need. What is more is, it's done and it is our core. Why can I not westernize off this? You're at 989. Yeah, so you're certainly ahead of us. I'll have to figure this one out. Maybe it has to wait for the turn of the... There we go! Do we westernize now or do we save up a bit? It doesn't put us to the Western tech group instantly, so we can still enjoy having all this power. It's going to suck up 9 of each, but I'm sure that's going to go down. I have no doubt this is not going to work the way I want it to, but whatever. Okay, that's not going to convert very easily now, is it? Non-accepted culture. Well, I suppose it is Castilian. I could just get rid of it. I don't really want it. Yes! I can send colonists here. Oh, I'm gonna be keeping hold of this. Actually, I'm going to want it just so that I can have my claim on Castile here. But if I get piety high, I'll be able to deal with that. Alright, I can't think of any good reason not to westernize at this very point in time. So we'll westernize at this very point in time. This is going to be painful. And just to be sure, yeah, we're still Indian. We won't not be Indian until this is finished. And it's expected to take 9 years. Unfortunately, our dip points are a little lacking. Oh yeah, and advisors are much more expensive, so maybe it wasn't my best idea to hire you right now. We'll see if we can survive, at least for a short while. Let the pain begin. 9 years of the pain games. Much more painful than Hunger Games. So, how is our unrest? Oh, of course, the recent uprising is still active. Because of the peasantry. All places where peasants are possible revolts are way down. These places, however, are way up. But that's okay, that's why we have Mutapa on our side. Mutapa, please tell me you're Tech 7 or more. Couldn't handle it if you weren't. You are. Excellent. Now, not really an exploit, but I've purposefully kept my military technology way low during all of this. Because my vassals have better tech, or at least hopefully you'll have better tech shortly. Mutapa certainly do. Malindi definitely do. The idea is that I can go to war and have my vassals take care of my my rebels for me. They'll do it a lot better, because my rebels will have my technology, i.e. rubbish. Spices in the Maldives is amazing news. Getting level 3 diplomats is not amazing news. I'm amazed we're still turning a good profit here. Western influences should make these advisors too expensive for us. Well, boost stab, says somebody. Great idea. Why didn't I think of it myself? Because I forgot I got the stab hits, that's why. But yeah, we don't need any unnecessarities there. Okay, let the horrible events begin. I don't want the Dal turning on me, so perhaps we should sweeten them up a little. La 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 la. Actually, towards the end, I'm going to want to integrate Mutapa, because once I go Western, then I can really bump up my income, and that's what this gold is going to do. The trouble with having high income whilst you're Westernizing is that it makes you pay into the Westernization bank slower. So I'm only giving 9 of each monarch point instead of 10. Yes, I need piety. Are these all going to give me stab hits? Well, better than the alternative. Keep that stability high. Okay, so unrest is only 1. Rebel faction, more like rebel can't reaction. Yeah. The lack of an heir is somewhat disturbing. Also, being a despotic monarchy is helping us out here. I should also perhaps get some claims on you. You might even convert to my religion. Although I would rather that these defected. They do sometimes defect. Even converted is capital, if it wasn't already. Perhaps it was. Okay, so one of our rebels are about to pop. They're only pates though. I'm sure we can take them on, no problem. The majority of them will probably be in Mombasa, so let's be ready for them. Hey Jake, how come your chat only shows up when someone types the full name of DDR Jake now? Did something happen? Yeah, too many people were saying Jake or DDR on their own, and my chat was just getting flooded in red. And that kind of goes against the point of having red as things to stand out. Alright, achieve religious unity looks really tempting. Conquer Las Kori. I don't actually... I just want you there as a punching bag. I don't want you gone, I'm kind of attached to you. Mind you, did that say it would give me 25 admin? 15, still better than not 15. We'll do it. Gain piety but lose that much prestige. I don't want to be losing that much prestige right about now. I'm sure we'll get plenty of piety later on. Why'd you turn down the Adal royal marriage, DDR Jake? I just don't really want it right now. Although thinking about it now, perhaps it would be the better idea. Because we don't have an heir, and I need an heir. Okay, Army tradition, Navy tradition, not going to miss either of those right about now. Alright, here we go. You've got all them revolts, and they're in the hills and mountains, but that's okay. I am a most benevolent overlord. I will help you out. Even though I'm probably going to suffer in my own lands. That's actually a really good conquistador despite my low army tradition, 323, especially the maneuver. I'm starting to wonder if +1 naval leader maneuver actually works. Okay, now we're talking. We're getting our marriageable women back, which will almost finish off that colony, but very importantly it'll give extra manpower. Alright, little unfortunate that you succeeded so fast. Tigre man. The other one will probably succeed as well. And you can no longer support rebels in your colonies, in your subject lands. Yeah, words really failed me there. Okay, you probably won't attach to me, but consider it. Let's clean these guys up before they make a mess. He's going for it. Jake, would you kindly turn down the game music bit? Is it really that loud? Didn't think it was too bad, unless you meant other things. Okay, that's good. The enemy rebels came to us. Better abandon that colony. The women are coming. Okay, perhaps we should get a bit of our men back. However, if I hold off in this mountain, there's a chance that they might run into us. That's a risk worth taking. The music is the same as always, no need to lower it. Okay, well, it's going back up then, because I really like the music. If it's game volume in general, then I could reduce that. Figured these pates would have risen up by now. It's a shame that I'm doing this whilst I'm away from home, but I should really help my vassal right now. Harshly treating them wouldn't cost very much, but it would delay it for a short bit. Give me a chance to deal with it. 67's a lot to spend though. Mind you, when I finish westernization, I'm going to be at the cap anyway. Nah. Let them have their little hissy fit. I'm really glad we saved up all this stability. Or rather, all this ability to increase stability. Alright, the odds of those Pate nationalists growing per month are actually ludicrously low. Let's take care of the enemy here, and then onwards we go. I don't know if it's actually changing anything, but make your own decisions, guy. DDR Jake, what are the benefits of westernization? Mombasa, Pate and Kilwa. Okay, that's a bit harsher than I'd expected. However, this is the perfect opportunity for us to declare war. Now, for Mutapa to join in, they're going to have to cleave a path through all of my rebels, and they're going to cut through them like a hot knife through butter, because they have more tactics than my rebels do. I'm sure you'll be able to finish off these sieges in plenty of time, but just in case, we'll leave behind enough men to deal with it. And get the rest of my men down here to help out with this, just in case. Good. He's still Coptic. So we can take those Sunni lands. Also, you're converting and not doing too bad a job of it. Unfortunately, piety got lowered, so I can't convert that province so easily. Jake, colonies. You're right, I do have colonies. And what I should be doing is expanding upon them. Looks like nobody's going for you. I kind of want you. But how much do I want you? To the point where I would colonize Angra? It would certainly slow down the European advance into Asia if I leapfrogged over there. Tell you what, we'll take this one first. The last thing we want is them getting involved around here. Mutapa, hurry please. Please hurry. Okay, maybe I need to tell you to attach to me. Mutapa, please help me. Nope, Mutapa is not playing ball with my amazing plan. Oh well. The trouble is, when these guys win a siege, they're going to add autonomy to it. No, maybe not. Just 10 years of nationalism. That's something I can deal with. Okay, guys, stick with me. We go a long way. Ah, Sarge, 775. Welcome to the family, if it can really be called that. Mutapa, please! I'm having a bit of an issue here. I call it wrecked by Rebs. And losing a war. One of our merchants abroad have returned a pauper, losing every single ducat. Well, it's only in Ethiopia, it's not like I have much influence there anyway. Okay, maybe, just maybe we can make it here. Jeez, do I have to tell you to be hyper-aggressive? Let's attack aggressively. Mutapa, why? For what purpose do you goad me? Okay, that is certainly excellent news. Privateer Ceylon, please. No, you have no intention of doing that. It's right there. I'll get you over to there first. And keep the colonization going. Hold on, it's 4,000 people, right? That's going to be tricky. Still, we'll pick you up. We'll find out how to deal. We'll find a way to deal with it. We have reactionaries closing in, so I really need to not be getting wrecked by Rebs here. I take it all back. Attach to me, please. That's nice. Lower unrest across my country is something we need right now. Do I want to lose piety? Might as well. Okay, we should make it there. None of the rebels succeeded. However, it's not too long until we get another peasant uprising at this rate. And Mutapa is finally on the move. What did I tell them to do? I told them to attach to me. Maybe they were scared of those rebels. In any case, there's nothing for you to attach to, so please attack aggressively. Meanwhile, I'm going to have to worry about my own rebs here. Jake, will you be streaming Call of Duty when it comes out? Why would you ask that kind of question? I play strategy games. And trucking games. And old games. In fact, just no. Alright. Let's just prepare ourselves for the rebel uprisings. Whew. All these rebs are the result of DDRJ's rigorous autonomy sinking policy. It's a good policy. Hey, once the 30 years are up, these provinces are going to be 25% richer than they otherwise would have been. And thank goodness our unrest man is still on the go. Truly he is the hero that we never really deserved. Okay, peasants are closing in, but so are reactionaries. Where are the peasants going to show up? And should I send 4,000 of my men away to deal with these uprisers? I think I shall. You there, listen, it's not rocket science. Privateer, Ceylon, bring me back the dosh. Okay, they're doing it. And I only get one? I only get 1 point of PP for that, that's pretty harsh. No, 4. It's not bad money either. Not bad at all. Jake, let the rebels fight each other. I'm not sure they will, since they rise up in separate provinces. Okay, you there. Onwards. Ooh, unrest here. High unrest here. What are you going to break out with? Catholic zealots. Nothing I can really do about that. I could get rid of the province and sell it back to Castile. But I like having this province. What if I give in to their demands? What'll it cost? Something like 50 prestige, no doubt. Well, whatever the case, you're a bit useless being there. DDR, you've got about 300 mil points that'll go down the drain when you westernize anyway. That's okay. We will spend them towards the end. But at least for now, I'm losing about 4 of them per month. Maybe 3. Yeah. So once again, our vassal's doing the fighting for us there. And all is well. Have I managed to get any gold in my African colonies? I got 1, and it was in the province I didn't want it in. I really wanted it in the Cape. I could have got so much dosh out of it. Look at this. Local autonomy has no effect on the gold income, but I could be making 3.5 times as much gold income if I'd gotten it in the Cape. But too bad. Goodbye, admin. What a cruel event. Jake, oldest king you ever had? I had a queen that was over 90 years old. And I had the dreaded Maria Theresa from my Sweden game that just wouldn't die. She was the enemy. She was most certainly the enemy. Okay, folks, you want to kill that stack, or shall I? Don't think I won't. Okay, reactionaries, where are you going to be? Yeah, really, where are you going to be? Well, you're only going to be in a place that has unrest, so where's that? Well, you'll fight my rebs for me, so thanks for that. Really, where's it going to say what kind of rebs I'm going to get? Oh well, I'll just fight. Oh.